Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be in the world, welcome. I'm so thrilled you're able to join us today. I feel both honored and truly humbled to represent an incredible team today. And as we assembled as a team,
Ça vient pas de moi, je crois que c'est eux. Je crois que ça a planté de leur part. Alors on va essayer de voir ailleurs. Il y avait un lien, mais je l'ai plus parce que je suis un con. Ah voilà, c'est là. Non mais ils peuvent pas utiliser un lecteur comme tout le monde. Bah ouais, à mon avis, c'est
and as
surchargé.
we as a team think about designing its future, it keeps bringing me back, it keeps reminding me.
Il y a un vrai problème là. Et je pense que ça vient pas de moi. Hein, bien évidemment, ça vient d'eux. Ça doit être surchargé à mon avis. Et du coup, bah ça bug.
This is my home. This is a photo of the house I grew up in, and it's the place that my parents, they still live today.
C'est dommage qu'ils aient pas fait comme tout le monde. Ils auraient pu faire quelque chose de plus intelligent et d'un peu moins con. Mais là, je vois en fait plein de retours et ça lag partout en fait. Donc malheureusement, moi, je n'y peux rien. Là, dans l'immédiat, je peux rien faire. Donc il va falloir attendre un petit peu. Déjà, j'ai un truc dont j'aimerais bien m'occuper. Tac. Tac. Voilà. Je vais faire un petit F5, il n'y a pas d'autre solution. Mais vous voyez, quand je fais play, ça mouline. Hein. Là, si je tape vidéo 8K, bon, voilà, ça va. Voilà, bon, c'est instantané, ça mouline plus du tout, il n'y a plus de problème. Donc ça vient d'eux.
And even though it's changed, it's been renovated, still, to this day, the minute I step inside, it feels right. It feels familiar.
Je suis en automatique là ou pas? Ouais, je suis en auto. Hein. Je vais voir vite fait sur d'autres streams s'il y a des soucis. Ils ont pas un YouTube Microsoft? Voilà, il y a des difficultés techniques. Hein, ça c'est pas besoin de le voir. Hein. Ouais, voilà, là je suis en train de regarder et en fait le site de Microsoft est saturé. Malheureusement. Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils ont pas fait sur Twitch ou sur YouTube? Je n'en sais rien. Peut-être une façon de montrer, de prouver quelque chose en disant non, on n'a pas besoin de présenter. Ou pour faire comme Apple. Sauf qu'Apple, il y a une maîtrise. Hein, que eux visiblement n'ont pas. C'est un peu con, surtout quand tu présentes un OS en vrai. De ne pas avoir prévu le coup. Bah. Bon, bah en attendant, moi je suis précipité, je vais pouvoir refaire mes scènes tranquillement, on a le temps. Voilà. Je sais plus quel c'est. Microsoft Windows Event. Voilà. Moi personnellement, j'ai le temps. Hein, bah, on va se mettre bien du coup. Là dans l'immédiat, le site marche pas. Hein. Tout est down et j'ai des retours. En fait, là je regarde plein d'autres streams à côté et ça ne marche pas. Ça ne marche pas en fait. Tout simplement. Ça sent bon, hein, en tout cas, pour le prochain Windows. Belle présentation, hein, belle histoire. Mais voilà, ça ne fonctionne pas. Hein. Je regarde d'autres streams et en fait, ils sont en attente. Je suis en train de tout louper, ça me frustre un peu. Là, moi, j'ai ça, voilà. Mais je passe à un truc officiel. Au pire, je vais faire capture d'écran, là. Je sais pas si c'est un truc officiel, par contre. Hein. J'ai pas l'impression. Hein. J'ai clairement pas l'impression. Si, peut-être, en vrai. Là, j'en sais rien. Moi, dans les médias, je vais essayer de... Je sais pas si c'est ça. Peut-être, hein. Mais ça ne marche chez personne. Oh non, mais c'est une catastrophe, cet event. C'est pas un truc officiel, ça. Ça fait officiel, mais je sais pas, ça me...
Incredible. And it's the place that my parents, they still live today. And even though it's changed, it's been renovated, still, to this day, the minute I step inside, it feels right. It feels...
Oh non, mais ça rebug. Non, mais c'est une catastrophe. Donc là, en fait, c'est-à-dire que tous les gros médias américains qui devaient être sur le truc, tout le monde a loupé. Hein. Là, ce que je vous ai montré, c'est ce qui a été montré, c'est officiel. Et je sais pas comment le mec a réussi pour choper la vidéo, là. Mais tout le monde est en galère, c'est-à-dire que ça ne marche que pour lui. Je sais pas comment il a fait. Mais sinon, si je tape Microsoft, ça plante chez tout le monde. Voilà. C'est-à-dire que personne n'est en capacité d'avoir le stream. Voilà, ils ont dû avoir des soucis techniques. Voilà. Tout comme moi. Donc là, c'est-à-dire que tous les gros médias américains, aucun n'est sur le coup là actuellement. Donc là, ils font une conférence dans le vent. C'est beau, hein, en tout cas, une grosse société qui pèse combien déjà? J'aimerais juste voir. J'aimerais vraiment voir. Bon voilà, hop, je la respecte pas assez pour bien l'écrire. 110 milliards de dollars en 2018, d'accord. Voilà, les 110 milliards. Ils sont là. En face de vous. C'est ni fait ni à faire, malheureusement. Il est 17h09 et personne ne peut voir la conférence. Et du coup, c'est une catastrophe. Ah, enfin, il y en a qui ont quelque chose. Donc moi, maintenant, je suis le seul con à ne rien avoir. C'est un peu énervant.
Calm. Now, we talk about Windows 11 being beautiful on the outside, but it's also beautiful on the inside. The product is faster. Waking from sleep is faster. Windows Hello is faster. Browsing on Edge is faster. Browsing on any browser is faster, actually, which is just awesome. Windows updates. Windows updates are 40% smaller, and they're more efficient as they happen in the background. The product uses less energy, which gives you more battery life and makes Windows more responsive. They still live today. And maybe most important, Windows 11 is the most secure Windows yet. All of this craftsmanship, from the details of design through the performance, they come together to empower you to produce and inspire you to create, to really understand its beauty. You have to see how it feels.
For over 1.3 billion people around the world, Windows is what inspires us to imagine, to create, and ultimately, to get things done. With Windows 11, we made it faster and simpler to get started, to get organized, and to get back into what you were doing. All so that you can be your most productive and
Allez,
creative.
HP et Dell, c'est dans la
The new
poche.
Start menu, with its simple, clean, and beautiful centered layout, is
C'est nul.
optimized so you can find what you need quickly. Use the search bar to find things anywhere, on your PC, OneDrive, and the web. Use the recommended section to jump right back to editing. Start utilizes the cloud and the power of M365, so you can see your recent files, no matter what platform or device you were viewing them on earlier. In fact, I was looking at this Power and Simplicity document on my phone this morning, and now with just one tap, I'm right back into it. We're also making it easier to get started with new multitasking experiences. Windows has always been about helping you work how you want by offering the flexibility of using multiple windows on your screen. The ability to snap two apps side by side has helped busy Windows users for years. My team and I took the challenge to make an even more powerful way to help you create and be productive. Introducing Snap Layouts. New on Windows 11, layouts tailored to the size of your screen. Pick the layout that suits you, and with a couple of clicks, you're set up to do your best work. And Windows is going to remember this. You'll see what I mean in a sec. This is complexity made simple, but deceptively simple, because nobody else lets you do this with this many windows. With the new Start menu and Snap Layouts, it's effortless to find what you need, to get set up and get started. Next, I want to show you how Windows helps you get back to where you were. Just when you get all settled in and organized and ready to work, along comes the inevitable interruption, a personal email that I need to reply to right away. Now with Windows 11, when you return to what you were doing after handling the interruption, or even when you return to the PC after being away from it for a while, you don't have to remember where you were or waste time setting things back up. Not anymore. This is Snap Groups. The collection
Ça
of
ressemble
apps
beaucoup
that I was
je suis
using,
désolé,
sitting
ça.
right here in the taskbar. Windows remembers and keeps them for me. I can get to it right from the taskbar, where I'm already
Ça
going
ressemble
to
beaucoup,
switch
je trouve,
apps. And because they're right
à
on the
des
taskbar,
Linux.
you can now choose to switch between apps
C'est la
or
direction vers
entire
laquelle ils veulent aller, je
projects.
pense. Hein, mais,
This is next level task switching. Bringing multiple windows back together is something you can only do on Windows. Sometimes switching projects or tasks means switching locations, like taking a call in a quieter space. So if you're not docking yet, and pro tip, you really should be, an extra monitor gives you more screen space to spread out. And you have the convenience of taking your device with you.
la
when you
meilleure
do
gestion
need
des
to
deux
move
écrans.
around. The windows on your monitor minimize to your laptop, so they don't disturb what you were doing. And now with Windows 11, and this is where the magic really happens, when you reconnect, everything is back where you had it before. No more trying to remember what you were
C'est
doing.
utile pour les
No
PC
more
portables, mais
reconfiguring
pour
your
les tours
layout.
fixes où il y a
It's
déjà
just
deux
right
écrans,
back to the way that you
c'est pas
had
très
it.
utile. Mais c'est vrai que pour les PC
So
portables,
relax and get
ça peut
right
être pas
back
mal.
to doing. With Snap Groups and the new docking and undocking experience, it's easier than ever to get back to being your most productive and creative. I also want to show you 2 ways we're making it easier to always know where you are in Windows and in experiences like Microsoft Edge. As we research and watch videos and shop in the browser, it's easy to get lost in a bunch of tabs. With one click, you can switch to vertical tabs, which makes it easy to find exactly what you're looking for. The second way we're making it easier to know where you are is with desktops. We designed desktops to help you stay organized and focused. Each desktop can display a different set of apps so that you can make separate rooms for the different parts of your life. With Windows 11, you can now personalize each of your desktops with custom wallpapers, so that each desktop can be its own place with its own look and purpose. You can have one for home, one for school, one for work. You can even have one for gaming.
Ça, c'est pas mal. Ça ressemble à Mac. Bien évidemment. Alors moi, j'ai fait le choix de ne pas trop me spoiler. J'ai installé la bêta de Windows 11, certes, mais j'ai fait le choix en fait de ne pas aller plus loin parce que je voulais qu'on m'explique bien les choses en fait, comme c'est expliqué là. Et donc du coup, j'ai fait le choix vraiment de ne quasiment rien me spoiler sur ce nouveau Windows, que ce soit même s'il a fuité malheureusement et qu'on en sait beaucoup trop.
I'm so inspired
donc voilà.
to make products with Carmen and the team. Snap layouts, docking. I mean, these features, I'm pumped. I can't wait for you to try them. And for me, I have to tell you, they have changed my workflow on a daily basis. And they work incredibly well. But it's not just about productivity. It's not just about creativity. Beyond those things, there's another critical part of Windows. And we said we want to bring you closer to the things you love. Connecting to people is at the top of that list. Now, during the pandemic, for me, it was a pretty interesting time. I connected with my family more face-to-face than I had in quite some time. I mean, think about how many connections we all made. And whether it was on Zoom or Skype or Teams, we've connected with friends and family and loved ones all around the globe.
Ils ont un truc avec HP, Hewlett Packard, putain.
On Teams, my family and I would get together regularly. And it was pretty inspiring. It really did. You start using it and it changed the way you think about connecting with family. It was almost like, why weren't we doing this before? I'm closer with my family in Cyprus now than I ever was. But don't get me wrong. I mean, I want to hug them. I do. I want to be with them. I want to be next to them. But at the same time, I don't want to lose this opportunity to connect with them on the PC, the way we've been connecting and getting closer. It's almost like we found a new tradition, which is why I'm super excited today to announce to you Teams integration directly into
Voilà,
Windows.
donc maintenant Teams sera directement intégré dans Windows 11, terminé Skype du coup.
The icon, front and center,
Microsoft Teams maintenant qui va être un peu maintenant le remplaçant de Skype sera directement implanté comme à la FaceTime chez Apple. D'ailleurs c'est un peu un iPad qu'on voit sur le côté, donc voilà.
That's so important to understand. Whether you're on Windows or iOS or Android, it doesn't matter. What's amazing is that with one touch around the world, you connect with the people you love.
Ça ressemble à la scène de Skype.
We had a girl.
You look great. I can't wait to see you in person.
Oh, me too. I miss you, honey.
Donc, il écrit en portugais mais l'interface est en
Everything okay?
anglais.
Yeah, I just felt like saying hi.
Alors je suis désolé mais moyen. Hein. Moi surtout je veux une date de sortie. Non, ouais, c'est beau. C'est beau.
Teams is near and
Mais
dear to my heart, no
c'est
doubt.
Apple, quoi. Je suis désolé,
just
hein,
like
mais je suis obligé
Windows
de faire les
brings you
comparatifs. Hein.
closer to the people
FaceTime,
you
et là,
love.
ils vont essayer de faire la même. C'est juste que, bah, malheureusement,
It
Microsoft, ils
also
peuvent pas trop
will
faire la
bring
même
you
parce qu'ils ont
closer
pas
to
le
the
téléphone,
information
l'iPad, ils
you
ont pas
both
l'écosystème
want
comparé à Apple.
and
Donc, ils
need.
essayent de s'associer à Android,
I
et ce
want to
qu'ils vont faire.
introduce you to a new feature, Windows widgets.
Les
You saw
widgets
this
Windows.
earlier. It's this beautiful sheet of glass. Windows widgets is a new
Alors, ils l'ont pas encore dit, mais apparemment, il y a la possibilité, par contre, de redécaler la barre, le menu démarrer, sur le côté, parce que ça fait des espaces vides moches, je trouve. En fait, il aurait fallu enlever toute la bande en bas. Il aurait fallu l'enlever complètement, mais ça aurait ressemblé de ouf à macOS. C'est pour ça qu'ils l'ont pas enlevé, je pense.
to help Windows adapt to you.
Adaptability, flexibility, and versatility are key to creating even more personal computing. So to make Windows 11 something beautiful that works better with you and for you, we've redesigned the experience of Windows without a keyboard, so it adapts to you instead of the other way around. We've refined the ways you interact with your PC to give you the flexibility to work how you want. And we've created new experiences to make Windows your go-to, not just for productivity, but also content and entertainment. So first, adaptability. I have a 2-in-1 because I didn't want to also buy a tablet.
And
To be
even though
honest,
it's
I never use it without
changed,
the
it's been
keyboard because
renovated.
It feels too different. Windows 11 always feels like Windows. And you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as you detach your keyboard. It's the same beautiful center taskbar, just with a touch more space between the icons.
En fait,
We've added
ils
bigger
font un
touch
méga
targets and subtle visual
truc
cues
sur le fait
to
que
make
c'est tactile de ouf.
resizing and moving Windows easier.
Mais malheureusement, je
You still
pense que
have
c'est
Snap
pas la marge
to
à
make the
suivre.
most of your screen, and when you rotate, not only is it smooth, but we've stacked them on top of each other because it just makes sense. We've also added gestures because we know how important they are, especially when you don't have a keyboard. And they're the same ones you use on the trackpad today, so you don't have to relearn how to use your device. It's a consistent experience with subtle differences to make Windows adapt to you. Next, we've refined the different ways that you can interact with your PC, so you can use it however you want to. Many of you like to use a pen because it's a great way to sketch out ideas or highlight and take notes. With Windows 11, we're enabling haptics to make using your pen even more engaging and immersive. I cannot wait for you to get your hands on one of these because it's amazing to feel and hear the vibrations as you click and edit and write and sketch. Or you can use the new touch keyboard, which is amazing. There are new themes, so you can make it yours. It
Là, en
might
fait,
even
c'est
feel
pas
like the one
qu'une
you have on
simple
your phone. You
présentation
can swipe with your thumb, Use the
de
space bar
Windows
as a
11,
cursor.
hein, c'est tout ce qui va avec,
and
évidemment.
it wouldn't be complete without emojis and GIFs.
Ça en dit beaucoup, je trouve.
And last but certainly not least, voice typing. Arguably the fastest way to get your ideas down on paper. Windows 11 is so good at recognizing what
En
you
fait,
say.
personnellement, ça par contre, c'est le genre de
And
mise à
it can
jour un peu que je
automatically
verrais bien pour
punctuate for you.
iPadOS. Un OS plus comme, voilà, un peu
Cool,
plus
right?
comme ça, qui va plus dans cette direction.
And there are voice commands.
C'est vrai que là,
Delete
ouais.
that.
Ça peut être pas mal en tant que tablette,
And finally,
mais
We've created new
pour
experiences
moi, Windows,
to
ça
make
restera
Windows
pour
more
PC
versatile.
fixe.
Not just a place for
Et je pense qu'il y
productivity,
avait autre chose à
but also
apporter.
your go-to for content and entertainment.
C'est mon avis, hein, parce que moi, j'ai
Anytime
toujours
I'm on
utilisé
my
Windows.
PC, I could check
J'ai
stuff
jamais
like
testé
my
un Windows
calendar,
en
the
tactile.
weather, and the news.
Voilà.
Instead, I normally pick up my phone because it
Donc,
feels quicker
donc
and
pour
doesn't
moi,
mess with
c'est...
what I have on
Et
my
en plus, pour
desktop.
moi, pour l'instant, les tablettes comme ça
This
sont
great
pas
new
assez
feature
répandues. Enfin,
called
j'en vois très
widgets
peu.
keeps you up
Je
to
vois des
date
PC
with the
portables
stuff
avec
that
des écrans
matters to you
tactiles et tout.
without you having to
Et
lose your
je
place.
trouve ça vraiment inutile.
It
Pour
slides
moi,
over your
un
desktop,
PC portable qui a
and
un
you can
clavier,
use
un
it like
trackpad et
this.
auquel tu peux relier une souris sans fil. Je trouve
Or
ça
you can make
inutile
it
de lui
full
mettre un
screen,
écran
see
tactile.
everything at once.
Ça fait juste un argument de
You can
vente pour payer
rearrange
100-200 balles plus
and
cher ton
resize your
PC
widgets
avec
to
un
quickly
i3.
check everything from calendar to traffic to the latest in esports. But my favorite part is the newsfeed. And I think you're going to love it too, because it adapts to you and what's important to you and delivers stories that might interest you. Whether that's international politics, tech, or the local news to help you stay close to your community, which means a lot to me personally. And not only can I stay up to date, I can even support local content creators and authors by giving them a tip. The last way I want to show you how we're making Windows 11 great for entertainment is in the Microsoft Store. we've redesigned the entertainment tab to bring you top movies and TV shows from across streaming services,
Apple.
all in one place. Then you can either cuddle up in bed or project to your TV with Wireless Connect.
Voilà, donc c'est un peu le AirPlay. Hein.
Windows 11 makes the PC even more personal by adapting to you, empowering you to work and create however you like, and by giving you the best of productivity and entertainment all
Like,
in
this
one
is
place.
inspiring to
So
me.
as you move through your
It's
day,
good for both creators,
Windows 11
it's good for
moves
consumers.
with you.
The
All right,
beginning
that
of
was
opening
amazing
up
stuff. I
new
wanna
real estate within Windows. All right, now let's switch gears for just a second. I want to talk to you about something awesome.
On reprend
Gaming.
le flux.
If you're a gamer, Windows 11, it was made for you.
Voilà, hein, si vous êtes
And
un
the best
gamer,
person
Windows
to
11
tell
est
you
fait
about
pour
it
vous.
is
Je
my
l'attendais
good
cet
friend and
argument.
colleague,
Je l'attendais.
Sarah Bond.
Thanks, Panos.
Allez.
I'm thrilled to be here today to share the latest gaming
Voilà,
innovations in
vice-président
Windows
de
11.
Xbox.
Gaming has always been fundamental to what Windows is all about. We build
Voilà, elle
Windows
vient
to
de
be
tout
a
dire.
magical place where everyone can play, connect, and create. The Windows legacy is one of innovation through collaboration, breaking down barriers, crossing divides, and bringing all creators and players together in a limitless world. Our commitment to boundless creator and player experiences is fundamental to what we do. And for me, this commitment is personal because Windows is where I learned to play. My first memory of playing a game is with my dad when I was 7 years old, playing King's
c'est
Quest
beau.
II on his IBM PC. I remember the joy of navigating the 8-bit character of King Graham through the 2D world of Daventry. And I chuckle now when I realize that my dad was just getting me to practice reading when he
Elle fait
insisted
son
that I read the
autobiographie,
dialogue out
attention.
loud. Now, when I play games with my daughter, it always transports me back to that time. It feels like home. Today, hundreds of millions of people around the globe game on Windows, and the next generation can
Bah,
connect
normal,
with their
hein,
loved ones through play, just like I do. And while the 8-bit worlds I explored with my dad felt huge to my 7-year-old eyes, the universes we all get to explore now are truly vast, beautiful, and impactful. With superior graphics, amazing speed, and an incredible selection of games, Windows 11 delivers the
toute façon, il y aura des
best
comparatifs,
PC
hein.
gaming experiences yet. And that is why I am delighted to share what Windows 11 means for the future of gaming. First,
Faut nous montrer les trucs là.
superior graphics. Games can look better than ever on Windows 11 thanks to Auto HDR, which automatically updates your game's lighting and color to high dynamic range. We introduced
HDR.
this tech in our Xbox consoles and got an incredible response from creators and players. It's just awesome to bring this to Windows 11. The results can be dramatic. Just check out this side-by-side comparison of Skyrim from our own Bethesda Game Studios. On the left, you can see the game running in SDR, and on the right in Auto HDR. The colors and lighting are much more vibrant and lifelike with HDR, elevating the
c'est vrai.
visual fidelity. The difference is stunning. Over 1,000 games, including Age of Empires Definitive Edition, Rocket League, DayZ, and
Ouais.
even Doom 64
Rocket
will
League.
be automatically enhanced on Windows 11 devices that support HDR. And all of this with no effort required from the player or the developer. It just works.
Elle a pas dit par rapport aux
amazing
composants
speed.
si ça prendrait
With
plus.
top-performing PCs running Windows 11, new games can load faster than ever thanks to a breakthrough technology called Direct Storage, which we first pioneered in the Xbox Series X and S.
Donc il
With
la ramène
Direct
toujours à
Storage,
Xbox un petit peu.
games can quickly load assets to the graphics card without bogging down the CPU. This means you get to experience incredibly detailed game worlds rendered at lightning speeds without long load times. Direct Storage optimized Windows 11 PCs are configured with the hardware and drivers needed to enable this amazing experience. But you all know,
Bon, y a pas de
Even the best
sous-titres, hein,
graphics and
c'est bugué.
speed are nothing without play. Which brings me to the final and most important thing of all, games. That's why we
Game
created
Pass.
Xbox Game Pass, built right into Windows 11
Chaque
through the
conférence, ils vont le
Xbox
ramener. Hein.
app. Game Pass is a membership built to bring the power of games to everyone. For
Je
a
vois
low
qu'ils ont
monthly
misé
price,
beaucoup dessus.
you have full access to a library of hundreds of games. The Game Pass library is incredible. It includes PC games from both Xbox Game Studios and Bethesda the day they launch, all of EA Play, and a great selection of third-party titles from developers big and small, with more entering every single month. And with Xbox Cloud Gaming integrated, we've made it possible to play the highest fidelity games on all PCs. Also, because of our commitment to player-first innovations like cross-play and cross-save, you can play these games seamlessly across devices with a global community of millions of players.
Ah, pas mal.
Game Pass
Cross-platform,
is simply the best way to
crossplay.
discover and play your next favorite game. And for those favorites you want to keep, you can also buy them straight from the Xbox app.
Même si,
with just a
bon, il n'y a
click
pas
of a
besoin d'un
button.
Windows 11 pour faire ça, je pense.
Whatever you're in the mood for. Whether it's
Voilà,
an
hein,
action game
je tiens à
like
dire,
Halo,
hein,
a grand
je tiens toujours à
strategy
ramener
game
ça.
like Crusader
Hein,
Kings 3,
je pense
or
que ça
an
pourrait
indie
être très
legend
bien
like
fait
Undertale.
depuis un Windows
We've got you covered.
10. Mise
And
à jour et t'en parles plus.
because
Hein.
Windows has the broadest hardware support in the world, you can connect millions of gaming peripherals and accessories so you can game the way you want. Everything from Bluetooth controllers, mechanical keyboards,
Ah,
the
l'amélioration
Xbox
du
adaptive controller,
Bluetooth.
and surround sound headsets, to flight sticks, driving wheels, and external GPUs. From the team
Les GPU
that has
externes, tout ça,
always
ouais,
been
ouais, ouais,
committed
la
to
prise en charge de tout
unleashing
ça, là, oui, oui, oui.
creativity,
On a besoin.
connection, and play, we bring you the best Windows ever for gaming. Superior graphics, amazing speed,
Je l'ai
and
déjà dit.
incredible games. Welcome to Windows 11.
Thank you, Sarah. That was amazing. Gaming
Pas
is
convaincu
awesome. We've seen a
de
lot
ouf,
today.
mais
We've gone
mais
through
il y a un truc
productivity,
quand même. Il y a un truc, mais
creativity, versatility,
je suis pas complètement
in gaming.
convaincu malheureusement.
But when you think about it, it's always about apps. And Windows has always been about apps. This is why we've rebuilt the Microsoft Store from the ground up, and we built it for speed. And it is beautiful. Oh, that's cool. I love seeing Disney Plus in the store. The store is so simple to use, search is incredible, and it's still the safest and most secure way for you to get your apps on Windows. And we're making sure every app you need is there to create, learn, do, and play the way you want to. Now, for the developers out there, let me talk to you. First, you're our heroes. What you do, what you build, I mean, I gotta tell you, it inspires us. But we also want you to be able to bring any technology, the technology that you love, to the store. Whether you've already built it or you're building it now, and it's a PWA or a Win32 app or a UWP,
Donc là
we
maintenant
just
ils
want to
veulent
make it easier for you to bring it to the store. That's our
nous
goal.
pousser un
We
peu comme
also
sur macOS.
Want to help you build your
On est toujours
business.
obligé de le ramener malheureusement.
And whether
À
you
nous
use
pousser
the
à
commerce
faire des
engine
téléchargements depuis plus le store.
that we help you with,
Et s'ils le font bien, ça
and you
peut
want
très bien se passer.
industry-leading
Hein,
rev
s'il y a
share from
beaucoup
that,
d'applications qu'elles sont même
or
mieux intégrées que si c'était
bring your own commerce
un
engine.
MSI ou un exécutable.
and if you do bring your own commerce engine, you keep 100% of your revenue. We keep zero. Now, great example of where all this store technology comes together is with Adobe, who are just doing amazing work. bringing the Creative
Il y a même
Cloud
Twitter,
and
tout ça,
Document
ouais,
Cloud
donc c'est
directly to the
vraiment
Microsoft Store.
pour la
Through
migration
their
tablette
subscription
aussi, en faire vraiment
services
comme une
across a
tablette.
suite of app
Avec des
technology from
services comme
UWP
ça.
to PWA and Win32. We are really excited to expand this partnership with Adobe and to see what developers around the world will create in the Microsoft Store. Because what you do inspires us, and we want to help. Now, to learn more about it, we have a session for developers later today, and we are excited to take a deeper dive. Please join us. Okay, before we move on from the store, just one more small surprise. Android apps coming to Windows. And I mean coming to Windows. They can be integrated into Start. They'll be integrated in your taskbar. You can window the way Carmen showed you earlier with these apps. And for me, like one of my favorite apps is TikTok.
Bon, bah, du coup, c'est pas un gros
And
regret
they're
hein, de pas avoir ce
discoverable
genre
through the
d'application.
Microsoft Store using the Amazon App Store. It's really cool. And we use Intel Bridge technology to bring it to life so it's just seamless and smooth. And these integrated apps, I mean, it's just, what it does is it brings you into Windows from the most professional editing apps all the way through to the most casual apps you can think of when you lean back on the couch, the way Philip had showed you, to just let Windows adapt to what you do. We love this. We love that the Microsoft Store continues to be more open, inviting our developers in, inviting more apps into the store, inviting you as our customers to use any app that you love. Now, we're also excited that our hardware partners are ready. Now, we know how important the intersection of hardware and software is on these products. And that always starts with the silicon. And our partners from Intel, AMD, and Qualcomm have been designing with us since day one to bring these products to life for you. Focusing on battery life, performance, touch, pen, all these innovations and the subtleties in between that you need to bring these products to life are all being designed. As a matter of fact, what Intel's doing right now with their 11th gen processor is just awesome. With hundreds of designs coming this holiday, we're super excited. We also have the largest hardware ecosystem on the planet. Between Dell, HP, Lenovo, Samsung, and of course Surface, from day one, have been designing products with Windows 11 to bring that elegance to the forefront, to help us build technology for you that will disappear so you can do your best work. What's incredible about this open hardware ecosystem is it brings you choice, where you can pick the product that you love most with Windows 11. Go out today and get your Windows 11 ready PC.
Non mais tu parles trop là.
We hope you loved what you saw today. And I know it was a lot.
Une date.
No doubt. And over the last year, the team and I, this incredible team that brings all this passion to this product, have realized Windows, it's more than just
Je suis en train de me dire, il y a déjà eu une date, mais juste vu que ça plantait, on l'a pas vu.
Woven in our lives, in our work. It's how we connect with people.
Tu parles trop. T'as rien à dire.
It's how we learn. It's how we work. It's how we play. And through all this time, it has stayed familiar. And yet, it has continued to evolve with us. It feels a lot like home. Thanks again for joining us today. It is my great pleasure to introduce you to my friend, Satya.
Thank you so much, Panos. I'm really excited to be here with you all. Today marks a major milestone in the history of Windows. It's the beginning of a new generation. I'm excited by what we have shown you today and how we are reimagining everything, from the operating system itself to the browser to the store and the feed. And I want to reflect briefly on how we got here. Throughout its history, Windows has been a democratizing force for the world, Windows has created entirely new categories for both consumers and businesses. It's led to many of the world's most successful software categories, from communications and productivity to design and business applications, each of which has created their own ecosystems. The web itself was born and grew up on Windows. It's driven silicon innovation and device innovation. It's enabled so many people, including hobbyists, students, developers, and entrepreneurs, to all dream big, turn their ideas into reality, and monetize their creation. Windows has always stood for sovereignty for creators and agency for consumers.
C'est Mac.
With Windows, you can consume apps and build apps. You can play games and design games. You can buy a PC and build a PC. You can join your community and create your community. You can buy from a business and start your own business. With Windows 11, we have a renewed sense of Windows' role in the world. As I look ahead, I see three clear opportunities. First, Windows recognizes that there is no personal computing without personal agency. Personal computing requires choice, and we need to nurture and grow our own agency over computing itself. We want to remove the barriers that too often exist today and provide real choice and connection. We need to be empowered to choose the applications we run, the content we consume, the people we connect to, and even how we allocate our own attention. Operating systems and devices should mold to our needs, not the other way around. That's why we are making it easier for you to connect with the people you want, the content you want, the apps you want across all devices you want. Second, Windows is the stage for the world's creation. As a creator, every time you pick up a Windows device, it becomes a stage for your inspiration so you can dream big and create something profound and lasting. Creation is going through a sea change as the balance between consumption and creation changes. With this new generation of Windows, we are unleashing the innovation and ingenuity inherent in each of us. We want to foster these virtuous loops between content, consumption, and commerce, driven by communities for everyone. These cycles should flow freely, giving people frictionless access to apps, files, games, movies, shows, content, and communities that matter to them. We want to empower you to produce and inspire you to create. It's why we're introducing a complete new user
C'est peut-être parce que je suis
experience
impatient ou
helping
que je
you
suis
be
trop
more
jeune, mais
productive.
quel est le principe
Windows isn't
pour ces
just
grandes
an
sociétés
operating
de
system.
faire des speeches
It's a
énormes
platform
alors que pour
for
moi là
platform
ils ont plus
creators.
grand chose à dire
It allows for the
et ils ont
broadest
plus
of
grand chose
design spaces,
à dire
enabling
s'ils
people
ont
to build their own businesses
pendant
and
ces 5
communities.
dernières années
Today,
rien
the
branlé sur
world
Windows
needs
11
a
et qu'ils n'ont
more
rien à montrer de
open
bien de
platform,
nouveau,
one that allows
et bah
apps
c'est
to
pas
become
grave.
platforms in their
Voilà,
own right.
ils cut maintenant
Windows
à
is the platform
17h43,
where
ça
things
n'a
that are
duré qu'une
bigger
quarantaine de
than
minutes si on
Windows
oublie les
can be
bugs.
born, like the web.
C'est pas grave.
That's our aspiration with Windows 11, to be the
Mais
platform
là,
for the
je sais
next
pas.
web, the next transformational software category, the next personalized content business. A platform
Surtout en fait, il y a très peu
only
de choses qui sont
serve
montrées.
society if its
Voilà, ça a
rules
beaucoup parlé et je
allow
trouve
for
qu'il n'y a
this
pas eu beaucoup d'exemples.
foundational innovation and category
Et
creation.
c'est une
It's why we're
évolution, quoi.
introducing
Pour moi, c'est une
new
grosse mise à jour de
store
Windows
commerce
10
models
parce qu'il n'y a
and
pas de
policies
refonte
and
graphique.
creating new opportunities for local publishers and supporting even more apps with Android apps
Voilà,
in Windows.
il y a des
This is
il y a
the
des
first
nouveautés technologiques qui sont pas mal,
of a new
l'HDR,
era
l'auto
of
HDR,
Windows.
le direct
We're
storage,
building
voilà.
for the next decade
Voilà,
and
si on n'a pas
beyond.
d'abonnement Xbox
And when
Game
I
Pass, c'est la
reflect
merde.
on those chapters to come,
Et puis bah
I'm
oui, les
reminded
applications
of an
Android à la limite,
analogy
pourquoi
from
pas,
a
et encore,
19th
on a tous un
century
téléphone.
philosopher
À mon goût,
who compared creators to
je sais pas,
objects in our
je comprends pas
solar system.
tellement.
He wrote about
Ça peut être bien pour des
meteors that
jeux,
flash
peut-être pour
but
des
fade
logiciels,
away.
mais ils ont montré l'exemple avec
Planets that
TikTok.
burn longer, but whose
J'en sais rien.
energy is confined
Et puis
to their
surtout,
own
le fait
orbit.
qu'ils remettent les
And
widgets,
compare
il y en avait
them to
sur Windows
stars
7
that are
et Vista.
constant and light the path of their own. That's our ambition with Windows, to help other stars and entire constellations to be born and
Il n'y a pas de
thrive.
date.
I'm incredibly proud of what Windows has achieved and how it has fostered lasting opportunity for others. And I look forward to seeing what you achieve with Windows 11 and how it'll unlock enduring opportunity for people in the world. Thank you all very, very much.
Voilà, Windows 11 donc. Ça se termine comme ça. Sans musique, sans rien. Et pas de date. Ah putain. Dans 44 minutes, il y a le commercial briefing. Je pense que c'est à ce moment-là qu'ils diront une date. Le truc, c'est qu'on va pas attendre ça parce que commercial briefing, à mon avis, ça va pas être bien intéressant, malheureusement. Bon. J'ai été beaucoup dans le jugement, mais forcé d'être dans le jugement, hein, parce que c'était ni fait ni à faire pour moi, cette conf, malheureusement. Déjà, j'ai vu un tweet qui m'a beaucoup fait rire. C'est un mec qui dit que... Attends, je vais essayer de retrouver le tweet. C'est plus un journaliste, voilà, Raphaël Grabli, qui est un journaliste tech, voilà, sur BFM TV, qui dit « L'histoire retiendra que la présentation de Windows 11 aura été faite sur un player digne de Windows Vista, en montrant bien évidemment ce magnifique temps de chargement. » Voilà, c'était le bug pour tout le monde. Au début, je crois que c'était ma connexion internet, j'ai eu très peur. Ça n'aurait pas été impossible, en plus avec SFR. Mais... Eureka, non, ça venait pas de moi, donc on a loupé en fait le gros du gros, je crois. Voilà, j'ai vu vite fait une conférence. Est-ce que Microsoft, ils ont posté des vidéos? Je pense que, vu comment ils sont réactifs, c'est non. Et Windows, c'est fort. C'est trop fort. Windows, voilà. Donc il y a eu tout ça d'attente quasiment. C'est un peu décevant. Pour au final, pas grand chose. Beaucoup de bugs. Voilà, des bugs comme ça.
And when we talk
In a sec.
your
En fait, c'est marrant, ça a bugué vraiment pile au moment où la conf a démarré. Ouais, non, malheureusement, pour l'instant, pour l'instant, on trouvera pas, je pense, de vidéos. Je pense que pour l'instant, ils vont les poster petit à petit. Non, pour l'instant, on n'aura rien, je pense. Pour l'instant, on n'aura rien. C'est con, j'aurais bien aimé voir la bande-annonce, en fait. Microsoft. Le truc, c'est qu'elle a bugué sur quasiment tout le monde. Ah, si, peut-être au début, là. Ah, voilà, ça.
incredibly powerful. Not just how functional and practical the PC needs to be in Windows that brings you closer to the things you love.
On va voir. Et bon, arrondi, je comprends la ref. Non, c'est vrai que c'est bien présenté, hein. Mais c'est con de dire ça, ce que je veux dire, mais je trouve que ça me fait penser aux vieux trucs qui sont montrés... genre pendant des années, là, on a eu des concepts de Windows 11, 12, 13, 21. Et je trouve que ça ressemble à ça. C'est con, hein. Les copies sont tellement bien faites. Pourtant, chez Apple, non. Chez Apple, on sait quand c'est du Apple. Donc, c'est vrai qu'Apple, ils sont uniques dans leur genre. Ils ont une sauce à eux qui est difficilement copiable, qui est difficilement imprégnable. Que c'est vrai que, bah, je sais pas, ouais. En fait, surtout qu'ils avaient pas grand chose à montrer. Voilà, ça, on l'a déjà sur Windows 10. Hein. Non, mais ça, c'est ultra drôle. Ils ont fait une mise à jour exprès pour l'implanter dans Windows 10. Bon, pour l'instant, je suis peut-être un peu dur avec Windows 11. Déjà, j'ai l'impression qu'ils ont annulé Cortana. Voilà, là, j'en ai pas entendu parler durant toute la présentation. Donc, je crois que l'assistant virtuel, ce sera pas pour Windows 11 et c'est terminé pour Cortana. Fin de service. J'aime bien, voilà, les trucs d'expérience. Voilà, Direct 12. Bon, ça, c'était un peu attendu quand même. C'est chaque année un peu la seule raison d'avoir le nouveau Windows. C'est pour avoir le nouveau DirectX. Voilà les applications, il y a plein de nouveautés. Je suis un peu dur avec parce que je trouve que c'est copié un peu sur Apple et que pour moi en tant qu'utilisateur pour l'instant avec les habitudes actuelles que j'ai et ce qui me montre, va falloir que je m'adapte. Mais je pense que si j'arrive à m'adapter, il y a moyen que je kiffe. Par contre ce menu démarrer pour moi c'est non. Pour moi malheureusement c'est non ce menu démarrer. Il n'y a clairement pas moyen. Donc voilà on verra. Bon, en tout cas, il n'y a rien à dire de plus. Il va sûrement y avoir une date, je ne sais quand. En tout cas, c'était bien cool. On en débriefera, je sais pas, sur un petit Faster Than Light. Oh, je l'ai plus, je vais le remettre. Sur un petit Faster Than Light, peut-être ce soir, on verra. En attendant, passez une bonne après-midi. Puis